What's up, guys? It is mid, almost late December. We're getting there. Um, haven't had a whole lot of motorcycle content lately because I haven't really had much going on. But other things have been going on. Like we have a fancy new dog who does not have a name yet. We've actually we are doing like a trial just to make sure he works with River, our other dog, that works in the house. He is a Weimaraner, which is what we had before we had to have him put down in June. So we got another Weimaraner, and he seems to be fitting in so far. It's his first day here. I am coming up on my birthday here in a couple weeks, and my wife, which we did sort of a combined like friends birthday thing last weekend, week and a half ago, I guess, or something at this point. And it sounds like this hadn't come in yet. She was planning on giving it to me then. We're really terrible at it. Like, we always end up opening like all birthday presents, and her birthday is just after Christmas, so we always end up opening all of our birthday and Christmas presents before all those days. So it's not uncommon for to get the birthday present a couple of weeks early. But this is sort of bike. We'll put it that way. It's sort of bike. So, you know, if you've watched the channel, that we do a pretty good bit of camping and kind of like bike camp out sort of stuff. And I've kind of been looking into it casually. I got to say, I wasn't seriously planning on buying anything because I knew they're like the legit ones are expensive. But for my birthday, it's a big one. I won't tell you which one. You try to guess. My wife collaborated with my mother and father-in-law, and she bought me this. Oh, new dog. What you doing? He's hamming it up already. He's ready for the camera action, aren't you, buddy? They got me this electric bike. So I'm sure if you've been to kind of camp outs, rally sorts of things where folks stay for a few days, you'll see folks, you know, in campers or whatever that have their sort of little travel around camp toys, basically. You know, usually something electric, or maybe like those little Coleman camp bikes, or those little powered coolers, you know, that you sit on. So that, you know, if you're on dirt, gravel, whatever, and you're just going up to the shower house or whatever, you don't have to hop on your, like, you know, 1,000-pound bagger and go up there. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. And the goal is, of course, you know, take it on the trailer with us. And if somebody needs to pop back down to the tent, pop over to the shower house, go grab something, whatever, you can just hop on this and not have to mess. You know, a lot of times we'll go park the bike, like the bike, you know, the R18, kind of around the main pavilion area of the camp. Each, you know, kind of once we get around in the morning, we'll just go park the bike up there and kind of plan to leave it for the afternoon. And as I understand it, which I have never owned one of these, this is supposed to be sort of like a cargo model. So it's not like, you know, a mountain bike or anything. It does have kind of off-road tires. It is sort of meant to be dirt, gravel, whatever. But it actually holds, I think, quoted, it holds 440 pounds. I think it's like 200 and some change on the seat, and then like 176 something or other. It's in kilograms, but on the rear rack. So then you can put like a platform on the rack, throw a cooler on there. You can take a bunch of stuff. It's got the like basket up front. It's got lights. It's got like hydraulic brakes, all that kind of jazz. And supposedly, which we'll see once we get everything put together, supposedly it goes, if you take the restriction off, it goes something like 23, 24 miles per hour. So we'll see how true that is. And I think they quote like the maximum range, something like 93 miles per hour, but that's like pedal assist, you know, the least power possible. I think they say, which this is the mode that I will be using it in, is full power, no pedal assist, anything. Supposedly you can get 30 miles out of a charge, which, you know, my plan would be this is a 2-3 nights camping sort of thing. So I don't foresee going 30 miles in that those couple of few days around a campsite. But we'll see how true the battery charge distance quotes are, and also how fast it actually is. But like I said, next we're going to put this thing together and we'll take some video of that. But then give it a test ride and everything. You ready? I'm not even sure how we're going to get this out of here. I already did kind of intro things. So.
Okay. I don't know how we got out of here either, so. This thing is massive.
Indeed. Piece of glass.
Must have been under the...
We've got extra company. We got it out of the box. We got the accessories out of the box. And this is it. Looks like front wheel, handlebars, lighting. All that. That's pretty much it. So it's mostly together. It weighs 600 pounds. Holds 440 pounds. But there we go. It's a little bamboo thing back there. Brakes, everything. Good stuff. That looks like way too high for Chase chilling. Listen, we're not touring the Francis here.
I was kind of wondering.
I was just trying to get out of the way, and I was like, whoa, I'm not hopping over that shit. Oh, I'm not stuck in a high. Alright. Then I just gotta put all the incidentals on there. Probably, I'm assuming it says charge the battery for like 3 days before you ever think about starting it. As I suspected, the audio didn't really work out very well with all the wind and, blistering speed of the electric bike. So it was about 50 degrees, but we've kind of got a cold front coming through, so that 15 mile per hour wind was pretty chilly. But I wanted to give this a shakedown before we have a few days of cold and we get into the holidays and everything. Just took it around the neighborhood to see kind of what was going on. I gotta say, so it's pretty neat. It's kind of an interesting sort of feeling to get used to. I was more afraid of this than I was of any motorcycle I've been on in many years. Partly because of the pedals. You know, you're used to having pegs in the same spot, so kind of having to stand on pedals was a little bit strange for me. But here I'm sort of doing a max speed run. That's a fairly flat part of the neighborhood back there. And got it up to 26 miles per hour. So not too bad. It definitely feels pretty fast. It does feel planted though. I was kind of curious, as to how stable it would feel at that kind of speed. It feels totally fine. It's got some big fat tires on it. And the seat's fairly large. I mean, it's not a motorcycle seat by any stretch, but the seat's fairly large, felt good. Everything felt fine. It takes a little bit of getting used to. For one thing, it has a thumb throttle, like you would find on some four-wheelers. I don't even know if that's on four-wheelers anymore, but like a thumb throttle like a four-wheeler. And here I'm trying to use the pedal assist. So it's got two modes, right? It's got just the throttle button for your thumb, but then it also has pedal assist, which I had set to the maximum setting because, Merca. I put it up to 7th gear. It's got a 7-speed derailleur thing. I know lots about bikes. So I put it at maximum speed, but at like level 5 pedal assist, like you would have to be going almost straight up a hill to be able to even get any traction with the pedals at that level 5. So it was kind of useless, and it felt super weird because you would just kind of touch the pedals forward and it would speed up. But anyway, I mean, it's there if you want to use it, and I probably will use it from time to time. But like I say, mostly this is just a strictly electric. No plans to really pedal it. Just using the thumb. Hey, construction guys. They were giving me side eye about my electric bike, I think. But anyway, I think it's pretty cool. I'll be probably doing some stuff to it over the winter. And they make a trailer for it for like a cooler. You can get saddlebags, all that kind of jazz. So while we're stuck inside a lot, may tinker with this a bit. I will say the brakes work pretty good. they're disc brakes. I mean, you know, I don't know what exactly to expect, but anyway, it's by no means do I intend for this to be like an electric bike review, because I've ridden on maybe 2 of them for, you know, a few minutes here or there. But anyway, it's super cool. If you're looking for like a rally toy or whatever, it's a pretty decent option. Fairly compact, should be pretty easy to throw on a trailer, and it's kind of long and short of it. Thanks for watching, guys. Y'all stay safe out there. Have a good Christmas.